Financial advisor David Peters joins us live. He's the founder and owner of David Peters Financial Group and Peters Tax Preparation and Consulting. David, why are Americans feeling like they'll need more for retirement?
Well, I think it's just a reflection of just the impact of inflation. I think especially over the last few years, I mean, people realize that things are costing more, and they realize that if they want to retire comfortably, if they want to do the things that that they have in their mind of kind of what retirement looks like, that they're just going to need more money.
And there's not a standard formula for knowing how much you'll need for retirement, but how does someone calculate? What should they aim for?
Well, I think that the standard rule of thumb has always been to save 20% of your paycheck. And I think for a rule of thumb, I think that that works just fine. But I think the important thing to remind people is that when they're thinking about retirement, if they are trying to live better in retirement than they are now while they're working, then we're going to need to raise that savings rate. It's just going to need to be higher. If, however, we make some concessions, maybe we decide that we're going to work a little bit longer, maybe that, maybe we can stay in the home that we already have, those types of things, then maybe we can afford to potentially save a bit less.
Younger Americans say they'll need more to retire comfortably. Gen Z and millennials each said they'll need more than $1.6 million. Boomers, on the other hand, say they'll need less than $1 million. David, what explains the difference between the generations? To your point earlier, is there more of an awareness about inflation, or are there other factors at play?
I think it really does have just this awareness of inflation. I mean, I think it's, and I think you see it here in the graphic that you had. I mean, a lot of the younger folks are realizing that inflation is a real thing. It's something that is affecting them, and saving is tough. And that if they're going to have a shot at retiring on time, that they're going to have to start saving at a much younger age. I think that those folks that are already in retirement, I think that, again, they probably have that $1 million number in their head. I think that we've quoted for so long, and I think that they're just kind of used to that. And I would also say too, I mean, they're already there. They're already nearing the finish line, or they're in retirement now, and so that does take some of that pressure off.
And what are the best first steps for someone to start saving for retirement?
I think that the best first step is to just set aside something. I mean, I think that is actually the hardest thing, is that a lot of times people spend their entire paycheck, and so really the goal is to just start setting aside something and take advantage of company matches and things like that. Also, automatic increases in retirement savings. A lot of companies offer that, where the amount that you save is going to go up by a percentage each year. And I think taking advantage of that and letting that amount go up each year, I think is also a great first step.
Our financial advisor, David Peters, such an important topic. David, thank you for your insight.
Thank you for having me.
So to come on Main and Wall, Disney winning a